welcome back to the second hour of LoveBabz, Love Talk. I'm in a chair that is sinking. so I'm thinking, and it hasn't stopped. Like what? Oh, there it is. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna stand up and hit the button and bring it back up, and then I'll just keep talking while I raise my seat, and then my screen has fallen. Oh gosh, it's one of these days. This is one of these days. So, okay, all better. I think what happens. Hopefully it won't. Hopefully it won't slide back down. It's a gorgeous day in the neighborhood. Like I think this is a gorgeous day. It looks bright. I don't know. I don't know what the weather is. I fell asleep last night. I didn't hear any news. I just went to bed, and I think we were up past the news. So it's 68. So the high is 73 today. So although that's still unseasonably cool, I think, for late June. Summer is this. Although summer kicks in Wednesday. So summer kicks in. Oh, there's a 40% chance of rain today. I'm looking outside. It doesn't look cloudy. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Rain, rain, rain. So you got plans. No, act accordingly. Let's see. I've got some plans, but not too much. Oh, and the Concat adult graduation. I'm the keynote commencement speaker. I'm looking forward to that on Saturday at 11. And then I'm free. I mean, I don't have anything else going on. I have to get back into the swing of studying for the LSAT again. But I already know what to expect, so that's not going to be too much of a heavy lift. And I have to start working on my space. I mean, I've started working on my space, so we'll see how all that goes. Uh, and what I need to do for that. I'm looking forward to starting to work on my space in a real way. I could take back my space and not have it be a storage bin, that kind of thing. Anyway, we are back doing the Frederick Douglass oration of what to the American slave is the 4th of July. We're doing that at the Beinecke on July 5th. So if you're around, pop in. It's all up on social media, the exact time that we do it. But I've been doing it with them since before the pandemic. So now we've been doing this thing. So if you're around, come and hear it. I'm telling you, it is one of my favorite things to hear and to read around this time. So so it does give you pause, and it is a good moment for reflection and to think about, America and what she can be, what she should be, and what she is. So that's a wonderful. It's one of my favorite things to do. So and to do it a bunch of folks is just incredible. So if you're around, check it out. Check it out. Around. What else is going on? I believe this is the last week of the International Festival of Arts and Ideas. So don't miss any of it before you get rained out. But catch some of it. I think the culmination of the drag show is everything. So go see it, be in awe. Uh, so yeah, and then just start getting into the summer. Just get into it. There's so much going on. And Juneteenth really was a lot. There was a lot going on this weekend. I made my way to the Concord Juneteenth celebration over there on Newhall. It was good. The food, the hot dogs were good. The vendors were good. I bought stuff. And then I made my way back down the Ave to the Wexler Grant, and that was live. I mean, it was blackety black up in there. You know, they had music, live entertainment, and Miss Fluker sang, and it was really nice. I got a bag of condoms and dental dam because I don't know, it was giving them away in a brown paper bag that was stapled. So I got like all these condoms. I was like, and a vibrator, because pleasure. So yeah, I got all these condoms, all shapes and sizes and textures and all kinds of safe stuff. So here you go. Da da da. Condoms. I was thinking, what do I need condoms? I don't know. And then there's a female condom. So women could have a condom. I don't get how this goes, but yeah, it's a female condom. Interesting. Yeah, I should keep this on my person. And then dental dams. You know a dental dam. I'm not going to give you an education. I'm just going to tell you what this is. And I guess this is strawberry flavor. Strawberry flavor dental dam and more female condoms. So yeah, I don't have any lubricant. They didn't throw any lubricant in here, but lots of condoms. Trusted, trust text. Lots and lots of condoms. Lots. Maybe if my son comes by there, I'm like, do you need condoms? Do you need these? Like, I don't really need them. I like to have them around, but I don't need them. When I was a young woman, I used to keep a lovely little glass dish, glass candy dish it had a glass cover. I used to keep my condoms there when I was young, you know. Now yeah, unlikely. We'll see. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what happens? Maybe I'll put them somewhere close by again. Maybe we'll see what happens. So yeah, so anyway, I was at the Concord and and then at Wexler Grant, and then I went down on the green for the Divine Homecoming, which was really nice, and it's got everybody talking. And listen, that group, our group, this group right here, we still have a chat, and we don't seem to want to disband it. We want to stay connected. We just want to stay connected, which is how chats work sometimes. I'm in a bunch of chats. The Marrakesh chat group is still up. They don't want to disband. They just posted some stuff. They just posted "Happy Birthday, Sarah Lulu." So that means we are staying connected. And then I'm in a chat with Sarah Lulu and Ife and Markeisha. That's our chat. We had that chat since before the pandemic. And that's what helped us get through the pandemic. Because when we were at the height of the pandemic, we were logging in, live streaming to each other on Fridays or Saturdays, or whatever the night it was. We look forward to seeing each other, once a week to chat. because we were all held hostages in our houses. So that worked out pretty well. So that chat's not going anywhere. I'm in my family chat, my media sister and brothers, and then I'm in a larger family chat with my cousins who live across all parts of the country, and so we're in that family chat. So I'm in a bunch of chats, and then I got sorority chats with different ones. I was like, okay, because information and connection and staying connected, it's wonderful. So we do what we can. We do what we can. We do what we can. So yeah. So there's all these paths to connections, a lot of them, and how we stay connected, um, and how we stay engaged with one another. Um, and yet we still have this loneliness phenomenon and this sense of hard to make friends, you know. Um, and it can be challenging. It is challenging. I'm telling you, I've read so many articles about that. So many, so many. And it's one of those things. So, you know, one of those things. And so we want to do our part to make sure that people, feel uh, connected and have a sense of tribe, you know. So I'll get you some of this. And as I tell people, and Ife tells people, and Jonathan tells people, there's no real invitation to the porch. Uh, it's only people hanging out and just spending the time and doing the damn thing and connecting and laughing and joking. And Mike Moran, who I know does not listen to this show, but uh, we've come up with a campaign slogan for this mayoral run. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Uh, Lord have mercy. So we're gonna run it. I said, listen, if you make a banner, I'll put it in my yard. I certainly will put it in my yard. 'Cause we not feeling this whole mayoral. Ugh, what a what a what a whatever. Whatever. I tell you, politics can be a interesting game. I don't know who this person is. No, I'm not. I'm not. I'm not following you. Who is this? No, child. Oh, she's from the campaign school. Uh, yeah, no, I'm not following you. Not happening. Anyway, and you're not following me. Uh, oh, somebody's off to college? Is it that time already? Oh boy. Guess they gotta go. Guess these children gotta make their way. Juneteenth was fun. It was a whole vibe, I must say. It was a whole vibe. And I'm glad that people could get out and uh glad people could get out and enjoy and take it all in and hang out and be beautiful black people. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, I'm glad. And summer is so good for gatherings, right? It's such a good time to be outside and to see folks and go to stuff. And I hope this summer is long because it hasn't shown up yet. We're waiting. we're waiting. This feels like it feels like spring is just getting started. That's how I feel. I feel like spring is just kicking in. I feel like spring is just kicking in. So maybe summer will show up and it'll be long. We'll have summer into October. Listen, global warming makes everything possible. That's how I'm seeing it. Global warming is making anything possible. And I haven't watched. I guess since I've watched Bridgerton, the Queen Charlotte. I watched it twice already. I don't know what else I'm gonna get into. I can figure out another show to get into. And now I'm getting very picky about the stuff that I want to watch. Right, like I don't want to watch any old kind of thing. So now I got to think about that. Um, and I really need to be reading book. I'm reading. I'm finishing up the Yellow House. Here it is right here. So today I'm gonna sit on the porch and I'm gonna take another stab, another big stab. I mean, I'm more than halfway done. I'm more than halfway done. This is what I have left. So the rest of this week, this can get knocked out. So if I sit on the porch today, tomorrow, and the next day, this will be done. Then I can move on to the next book, which I have no idea what the next book is going to be. I have so many books to choose from. So I'm just gonna pick one up off the floor. And if you was at my house, you would know what I'm talking about. I just pick one up off the floor and just go at it. It's like, okay, I do need to finish um um I need to finish my tennis book, my Arthur Ashe book. So maybe I'll knock that out, because I really would like to finish that. I'll finish that, and then and we'll see. Or maybe I won't. I would like to get into I would like to read the Frederick Douglass book. I haven't read that. It would be nice to sort of read that before July, but I'm not. So I already know it's not going to happen. And we'll see. Maybe, who knows? I'd like to read that. And there's some other stuff that I want to. I mean, I've got all the books that I have in my house are books that I've read or want to read. So that's not a problem. Any book that I pick up, I've already chosen it. Do you know what I mean? Like it's already a chosen book. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And, it'd be nice. It'd be nice. Yeah. So I'm gonna leave here. We'll go to the paper, work on the paper for this week, and I've gotta go to the doctor's at 3:30. But that's just the initial let's meet and greet before I run a tube up your intestines, before I run a tube to your colon and check it out. The last time I had some polyps and they removed them, so they were non-cancerous, but they took them out. I was like, cool, 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 and so we'll be at it again. We'll be back. We'll be back at it again soon, and and then I don't have to do it again for another 10 years. So I won't have to see it again until I'm 70. All right, I'm fine with it. Listen, as long as I got health care, health insurance, they can do all the stuff. Like, all right, I'm good. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So, I don't even know what's going on in the world. I've not really been paying. I mean, I know we still been talking about this whole um, uh, Donald Trump mess and what the Republican Party is going to do. They're not going to do nothing. They're gonna hope that the American public will forget or grow tired of this conversation, and then they won't have to deal with it. That's what I think they're gonna do. That's how I see it. They're not gonna change their stripes. Are you kidding me? This is Even though they lose, it's a winning strategy for them. They like the strategy. So there's no changing this for them. They're not going to have a come to Jesus moment. That's not happening. So anyway, I'm just, that's how I see it. Uh, oh, there was oh, okay. So I'm at the New Haven Independent site. So they dispatched folks to different Juneteenth celebrations. So there was somebody at the Wexler Grant. So that was good. I saw Brian at Concord. I saw him at that one, and we had a little chat. Karen Ponzio was over at Best Video, um, checking out that scene. And that wasn't a Juneteenth scene. That was, just music, a music scene. She was checking out that. Uh, what else? Oh, there was a parade, a parade of sorts down Dixwell in downtown for a celebration of new national holiday honoring, Black freedom. So that was pretty cool. And there's a lot of graffiti stuff up. Cool, cool, cool. But yeah, so this was a week. This was a week that had a lot chalked into it. And I don't think this week is going to be any different. So I don't have my arts, my International Festival of Arts and Ideas brochure handy. Oh yes, I do. I spoke too soon. So if you've not seen this, this is Arden Santana on the cover. If you've not seen it, I mean they really blanketed the city with the arts and ideas. I don't know how the keynote went, Baratunde Thurston. I don't know how that went. I don't know if anybody wrote it up or went to it. I have to ask. Uh and Karen's talk, Understanding Housing Insecurity, is Saturday, June 24th. And then workshop Driving Connections is at Gateway. So these are the things at Gateway. Driving connections. How do we drive connections toward a more just world by unpacking our own narratives? So Mike Keogh is leading that discussion. Voices of Social Equity. This is another free thing at on Saturday, June 24th. That's coming. So if you've got all the arts. Now you need some of the ideas. Here it is on June 24th, starting at 10 o'clock, with social justice scholar Aya Waller Bay, and community storyteller Mike Keogh, and the Andrus awardee Betty Bajek, to explore what's contributing to the voices. How do we tell stories about ourselves, the trauma and all of it? So are marginalized groups expected to share traumatic experiences when dealing with institutions of power? Yes, it's expected because they're used to it. But our pain is pouring, you know, and the more that we share, the more they want to give, right? The worse that these granting institutions feel about stuff, the more money they want to give, because money is an erasure. And I'm not suggesting that they don't give money. I'm suggesting, stop requiring a narrative to make you feel good about your giving. You're giving because it's the humane thing to do. You see it, you see a problem, and you want to address it with money, like we do most problems. He started. Don't get me started. So yeah, so that's coming up the week. And that's the arts part. And there's a special guest speaker coming. at Saturday at 4 o'clock somewhere to be announced. So I'm waiting for that. And there's a housing insecurity resource fair hosted by under the Arts and Ideas umbrella with New Haven Legal Assistance, the New Reach, Mothers and Others for Justice. So yeah, there you go. Let's see what else is going on. Culturally Lit podcast is having a conversation with the Pretty Book, having a book discussion on Sitting Pretty. So that's going to be on the virtual stage. So Culturally Lit and One City, One Read Advisory Committee. So they're going to sit and talk about that book. That's going to be great because I don't think we spend enough time centering people with disabilities and access issues. We don't think about them beyond when we have to think about them. So yeah, we could lower all the sidewalks and all the lights and blah blah blah, but these people are living, breathing people with wishes and desires and pursuit of happiness issues, just like everybody else. So there's been a whole sort of commitment to centering those voices in this festival this year. So that's been really, really nice. Been really, really nice. So yeah, I mean, there's still this. If you've not caught any of the festival, this is still a good time to catch some of it, and you might want to just, plant yourself on downtown New Haven these next couple of days and get you some of the ideas to go with your arts. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Uh, there's comedy on the 22nd. So Zanab Johnson, she is going to be at the Lyman Center on June 22nd. So you might want to catch her. She's a stand-up comedian, actress, and writer. So we love her. I missed the whole dinner, Dreaming in Spice from Marrakesh. I missed that at Gateway. Oh no, it's today. It's today at 5:30. So if anybody's around, the tickets are just $39. So it's Cafe Vincenzo, room S102 at Gateway, 20 Church Street. So this guy, the chef, is from Marrakesh, and he's going to be, you know, learning us around. Chef Hari will demo a sinfully vegetarian bistaya served with a basil, cilantro, and cashew chutney. Ooh, I might just go just because I want that. So there's stuff going on. I want you, and there's more food stuff going on. Rolling food tour with Stephen Ross. That's going to be at the Q House. So that's Thursday at 4:30. It's $55. You should go. He's going to curate all this food from around that neighborhood. So that'll be good. Jazzy's got the Juneteenth. Oh, that was the other day. That was yesterday, the brunch. Jazzy's had a brunch. And I certainly missed out on Sold to Cuba storytelling dinner. I heard it sold out, like it was sold out. So I couldn't even squeeze in there if I wanted to. And believe me, I wanted to. So yes, so there's still arts and ideas stuff going on. If you catch some of it, there's lots of art, lots of ideas. The symphony is having the family concert on the green on Wednesday at 3 o'clock. So that would be nice. I might, and that's Make Music Day. So if you want to make some music, that's the day to do it. There's more stuff. Let's see what else is going on. The Wheel Life theater troupe, Pooh's Adventure. So this is very kid friendly. This is all the kid stuff right here I'm talking about now. So if you want to catch some of the kid stuff, Saturday, Wednesday through Saturday, all the kid stuff. New Inca Sun, that's on the green. Lots of stuff. There's tours are still happening. So if you want to catch some of the tours, feel free. There's boating tours, cost a little bit of money, $20. You could take Thimble Island Ferry. You could do that. There's biking tours that are free. People are leading biking tours. So, there's all that kind of cool stuff. And then the capstone will be Drag to the Future, the Intergalactic Dragonza, Rise of the Dragons. So that's on the green Sunday at 7:30. So if you want to catch it, by all means, catch it. Pechacucha is tomorrow, because today is Tuesday. Tomorrow on the green, 5:30, Pechacucha. And if you don't know what Pechacucha, it's just how can you share in 20 slides, 20 seconds each. It's just another way of storytelling that began in Tokyo in 2003. So I've done it 3 times or 2 times, and you should do it. So I think you got to get in touch with them if you're going to do it, because they got to load your slides and all that stuff. There's a little bit of preparation for it. So it's not off the cuff. You got to, have your slides. So there's a lot to see and do this week. So go see and do. Be about it. The Inner City is one of the sponsors. I'm happy to say, and we sponsored quite a bit of things, and we definitely was one of the sponsors for the Divine Homecoming. I'm just saying, if you're feeling like you want some connection, this would be the week to get it in. The festival is happening. Go and enjoy yourself. Take it all in. Be in the moment. Just do it. Come on. Let's do it. You can do it. Get it in. And enjoy. That's what it's all about. So the city is alive, and it needs you to be in it. So just get in there. Take it all in. There's some things that I want to catch. I've done a lot of the arts. Now I got to do some of the ideas. Go sit and hear people sort of wrestle with the challenges of the day, and give us some direction on how we might think about these challenges and how we might work to solve them. I love art as a catalyst for solving problems. And now that I've immersed myself in the arts world, I really do see how art's mindset and an artist's creativity can help us solve some of today's most pressing problems. I really do believe that. There's a specific way of working in arts that you can apply to any issue, and be creative about how we problem solve some of the most distressing challenges of our moment. So that's where I'm at. So put your artist hat on, because we are all artists. Even if you're not claiming it, we are all artists. And look through a different lens and see how that, just try it on. Just try it on, and see how that feels. You won't be disappointed. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. You might learn a thing or two. So I'm out. I'm back tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. Happy Juneteenth. Happy free-ish day. And I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks, Harry. Thanks, Paul. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hi, this is Babz Rawls-Ivy from New Haven, Connecticut, and you're listening to WNHHLP 103.5 FM, streaming live at newhavenindependent.org.